today we're going to bring in like really bringing some more stuff up because we're going to set the certain kind of goal. We talked about like the minimum and the maximum, right? Feeling into that. Now, I want to ask you, what is the body fat or weight that you would like to hit each month that feels like a stretch for you? So go ahead and put that in the comments. What is a body fat percentage? Because that's really what matters. Weight on the scale, I mean, really, you're better off to get a picture, a starting photo, and then take pictures every 4 weeks. Like that's, or body fat. Weight is kind of like, I mean, you need to know it, but yeah, that's a whole nother thing. And I actually have a really good scale video. We go in depth a little bit more. My husband, he got on there too. That should be in the free gifts, the Healthy, Wealthy, Hot series on CaseyShip.com. It's just on the free gifts. You log in and you get access to it. And if I burp, y'all know I just ate. Okay, so I want to know, what body fat percentage or weight would you like to hit each month that feels almost like a stretch? Like, oh man, that's, So let me know what that would be. All right, and I'm going to find my notes here. Okay, let me see what you said. I'm looking at comments because I want to know. She said no clue. Well, no wonder. It's hard to hit your goals. So let's create it. If you have what you don't like on the left side of the paper and you have what you do like on the right side, you don't like the weight that you're at, well, what feels like, dude, this would be like a miracle. Like this would be like, I'm done. Like this would be amazing. What would that number be that feels like a stretch? Like you could do it, but man, it's going to be like a miracle, right? Don't, and put all the thoughts out of your head about, is it possible? Just that, because we're doing this for a reason. It's going to show us what's there in between. It's kind of in your psyche, kind of blocking you. So we are in charge for how we manifest. Okay. So it's up to you on if this is going to be a painful thing, something that makes you feel like up, but it actually can be fun. And when you turn this into a game, it gets to be fun. And this may take 1.5 years. Okay. That's how long it took me. It took me about 1.5 years to play the game with the thing that I was struggling with. With my body, I kind of hit a point where it was a ego death, like a near just, lost myself completely, where you just kind of go, it. And I'm just going to do this because that's all I can do. And when I let go and I detach, because detachment is the quickest form of magic, which is very hard for people, especially the ones that's been struggling, with that one thing their whole life. Okay. So there's multiple ways to get this, but for the thing that really had me blocked, which was money, that took me about 1.5 years. And the money and worthiness is directly correlated with weight. Even if you feel like you have a good relationship with money, we could dive into that and you'd be like, oh my God, no wonder I never had like more than enough, and way more than enough and more than enough and more. So I need you to understand that this gets to be fun. This gets to be fun. I mean, say it. I can play the game. This can be fun. This can be fun. This body thing, this body fat game, this weight thing, this gets to be fun. It can actually be like one of the fun things about your life because you just play it. You ever watch those women where there's like, they don't even worry about it. They don't even, it's just like, they're just having fun at life. That's how, the reason you notice that, because that's how it gets to be for you too. Like, wow, wouldn't it be nice to do what can be that way, right? So we went over the things that was the bullshit, the lies, the up stories around weight and body, okay? The truth is that you can have whatever you want. Like you can have whatever you desire. We went over that in day 1. Even though it may seem like way far out, the reason that you don't feel like it's possible is all the things that get to be cleared out. Sounded kind of drunk there. You are unlimited. Period. End of story. Regardless of what you've been told, I am telling you right now, from a soul level, you can do the work, the soul work, and you're unlimited. Like, what is it that you want, right? You're going to be pointed to some things, and by the end of this session, you'll know what I'm talking about, because I won't jump ahead. But there's always a way. There's always a way, not a way like far. There's always a way. So it's not up to you to figure out, well, what do I need to do? Yes, there are practical steps, just like if you want to get a degree or something, or you want to be a doctor. Yeah, practical steps are, you're gonna have to go to college, right? There are practical steps, but the things that don't feel good, and we catch ourselves being like compulsive and sabotage and getting frustrated and confused, that's when we get to do this kind of work. Okay, just remember that you are unlimited. This is easy. This is something that we're just gonna, okay, and give yourself some time. Like I said, it took me 1.5 years to finally get to a place where I feel like there's this level of confidence and belief, like I get to play a game. Truly, like, am not hanging on so tightly to my worth and me being good enough to that result. And in turn, the detachment, you'll be like, oh my God, it just happened so magically. No, you did the energetic work. Okay. So the thing that stops us is the stuck energy, which is fear. Anytime you hear somebody say, I'm stuck, I feel stuck, you're scared. There's something there that there's fear. So just replace stuck with fear. You can say it, but I just want you to know that's what stuck means. But all the things that feel like shame and just stuck energy, that's what is stopping us. That's what's in between us and the thing that we want. Okay? So, homework is this the real truth? You remember? You were writing out the stories of, well, what is the story from the beliefs about being overweight? What did my family go through? What did my Aunt Frida tell me? Is it true? Is it ultimately true that sexy bodies are dangerous? No, absolutely not. I mean, would y'all consider some of my photo shoots sexy? Yeah, I've been on the cover of Curves magazine. Like I wanted to be like a porn star. You know what I'm saying? I'm still okay. Hadn't gotten raped yet. Haven't gotten shot for being so sexy yet. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still here. My friends, I've got friends in the adult industry. She's good. Thriving. Got a lot of friends that are fitness girls, thriving, happy, they're safe. They're not getting raped. They're not on the news or anything. I mean, look at Gabby. Well, whether or not you believe it or not, the story. You only look at her body. She's not sexy. She's just a normal little girl, right? Oh, she's not fat. Okay, well, so do we need to find out how many fat people got killed yesterday? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So logically, it doesn't make sense, right? Do you see what I'm saying? If that was the truth, then it would be the truth. But if you just say, is it ultimately true that it's dangerous to have big boobs and a nice butt and a small waist? That's who you are. That's like, a matter of fact, you being you is what the world needs. Like, let's think of like Marilyn Monroe. Who thinks she's sexy? I mean, she's sexy. She's sexy. She wasn't like this little skinny mini, like Victoria's Secret looking model girl at all. I would say she was full figured. She wasn't morbidly obese. She was full figured. I would say she was voluptuous. Now she died of, like a depression type thing. But getting to the essence of who she was, she embraced Marilyn Monroe. It was like her alter ego. And because of her, it was almost like she helped so many women step into their femininity and their sexuality. Look at Madonna. Who loves Madonna? Who loves Stevie Nicks? Who loves Nicki Minaj? Who loves, Cardi B? Female rappers. Rashida. Like, I have so many female, y'all know I love female rappers. Megan Thee Stallion. Like, drop a line of who you think is a sexy celebrity female rapper or female singer or a celebrity. Who is sexy? They're safe. So it's a f***ed up belief that's been limiting you your whole life. It's trauma. Because you took it as a, holy shit, I'm not safe. And them being in the essence of who they are and full self-expression of big titties. Look at Dolly Parton. Big titties. I mean, she's known for looking like a tramp, and I love it. You know how many people that inspires? I love it. It makes me want to work out. It makes me want to look pretty. It makes me want to, like, that's who we are. That's a woman. You know what I mean? Right? I mean, you see what I'm saying? So you being you having tits and an ass and like looking hot is we need you to look hot. Because when you look hot, you vibe differently and you're confident. Not all pretty people are confident. But do you know what I'm saying? So we need you. The world needs more of you in your best self state. So the thing that you want is a high purpose. Does that make sense? The body that you want is a very high service to the world.